one of the big things that we saw on Monday was the offensive line struggles, which was kind of, night and day from compared to what we saw in Tampa Bay the last week. You saw the offensive line struggling to get much push up front as far as running the ball. Thankfully, McKinnon, ran his ass off in that game. He looked good. Looked like the playoff McKinnon we had last year. And we could, in the first half of the game at least, it was hard to get the Raiders pass rush not in the backfield. We made Chandler Jones, who's got, hasn't really done much this year, get back there and beat OBJ on pretty much everything in that first half, got everything he wanted. And they sacked Pat 3 times. The thing about that is, going into that game, they had 5 sacks in the season. After that game, they now have 8, so they pretty much almost eclipsed their season total in that game alone against us. So Raiders are tied for 30th in the league in sacks. Bills, on the other hand, 5th in the league with 16 sacks, and the Bills have given up the second least amount of rush yards on the season next to the Niners. So stout against the run and good against the pass. And this Bills team checks off all boxes, as far as what you want in a creme de la creme defense. So what do you think? What does the offensive line have to do this week to kind of keep these guys, this defensive front, off of Pat and allow our run game to kind of do its thing? What does the O-line need to do this week?
Okay. So I think part of what they have to do is they got to make sure protecting Pat is they got to make sure up front the depth of the pocket is secure. Okay, I think it starts up front, and then all of a sudden when we're talking about the pass rush from outside, Von Miller still being effective, right? He's still a beast out there, incredible player. You have to make sure that you are in kickback, not getting beat inside, and you have a back or somebody chipping and helping. I think it's the key to victory. So your technique, your footwork, all those things got to be on point, with these guys. If you do that, because what we end up doing is Patrick catches the ball. He's already 5 to 7 yards deep, 7 yards deep when he catches the ball, and then he retreats another 5. So it's like 12 yards. So the defensive ends know, look, I'm going to keep coming to a point because Patrick is dropping back really far, okay? Far enough where a tackle, he can't keep retreating to stop me from getting to the quarterback, okay? Because he's just going to keep going back further and further. We've seen Patrick sometimes when he retreats, he just keeps backing up, trying to buy time. And he can't do that. He's got to, when he gets the ball, he's got to step forward. He's got to step up, okay? That's why it's very important, very paramount that those guys up front secure the inside part of that pocket. The depth of the pocket is very, very vital to the Chiefs' success. And number 2, just not in the pass protection, but in the run blocking. Hey, you got to run downhill, baby. Okay, it's the same thing when we went against Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay had a great defense. They got fast defense. Okay, what do you do with speed is you go and you hit these guys in the mouth. All right, that's what you do. I don't think that the Bills' defensive linemen, the defensive tackles, is as good as some of the guys that we played. I'm just be honest. I really don't. I think they're guys. They do a good job of rotating, keeping guys fresh. I think that's pretty much kind of like their formula. That's what makes them very effective. But I think the main thing you have to do is you got to run at these guys, get great double teams, and get up to the second level. I think once you do that, run down the hill, get up the field, hey, you're going to soften up that defense. And it'll soften up that pass rush too, okay? I think if you run the ball effectively with CEH, McKinnon, and Pacheco, then you're going to have success. And so I think that's the victory that's the keys to victory, what you need to be effective against this Bills defense.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for watching. Subscribe here to get the latest from the show. Also, be sure to check out the best clips from Chief Concerns. And if you prefer to listen to the show, subscribe and follow us on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and anywhere else you get podcasts.